Hello everybody and welcome back to Spirited, the Minecraft musical. And today, or I guess this month, March, we have been working on a lot of fun things. Basically, a lot of flies. I've gotten done a fair amount of modeling and a fair amount of texturing and a fair amount of animating to create a lot of different flies that we're going to be using throughout the Minecraft show. So today we're going to go through Minecraft and show you a whole bunch of those. I'm very excited. They look so cool. There's no other way to describe it other than so cool. That we can even just do this in Minecraft, that still blows my mind. Also, I believe the lighting mod that I talked about in January is getting much closer to being fully integrated into Blockbuster, which is insane, and a few other updates as well. I've just learned so much about Blender and models and textures and stuff just in the last month, because a lot of the stuff I was doing before wasn't necessarily in this niche, but it's just growing a lot, so I'm hoping that that'll help me create even better stuff in the months to come. But for now, here we are in our March update of Spirited, the Minecraft musical. Let's go into Minecraft. Alright, here we are in game, and yes, that is a door. It's actually the same door that you saw in the last episode, but it has been texturified and slightly changed. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of walk you through a couple of things I've created just to show you how they move and sort of how they look in game, because I'm really proud of some of them. Like this door, for example. It's so cool. It's a great size. Unfortunately, the hinges don't really work. I tried to make the door open and close and how hinges would work in real life, but it did not look good. So I might get rid of them. But you can open the door and you can close the door. Actually, I have made a little replay scene just to show you. You can see, there we go. People can walk through it, and it looks so good. Like, so good. It's crazy. So that's the door. I also have another door that I created. This one is on a fly. So if I set that up, and I can fly it in here, it looks so cool. I'm not a massive fan of the rope texture. I might have to change that. But it works for now. So you can see how it was opened. It never opens. It just flies in, closes, and then flies out. But yeah, it can close, and then it flies out too. And it looks so good, so good. Also, this is not the final stage at all. This is just a super flat world, just so I could test some of the flies. And I made some borders, and I'm not sure if this is exactly how it's going to be spaced apart, or if this is going to be the scale of the stage. It's a little bit large, but I know the stage needs to be big, because the main set that I plan on creating does need to be really large, so we'll see. But, yeah, we'll also have some windows. I don't like this skyline that I've picked. I'm going to change that, and I might make it come in a little further. It used to come in all the way to the floor, but it didn't look great with some of the other things. But yeah, the windows, you can see there's some ropes, and then it's sort of like windows. It would be dark back here too, so you would not be able to see this like much. So those can fly out. We also have a Christmas tree growers ornament sign. It's really cool. It's just an image. I could probably make this a model at some point, but I'm not inclined to at the moment. It does its job. It works, and it's really funny. And I really love some of these elements here. I also have. No, it's not done, because a lot of the things that I have left to create are actually signs. And I wasn't really sure how I wanted to get the text on the models. So you can see here, we just have like a dark metal grate here. This is for the skating rink sign. It's similar to, it's like an upside down version of one of the signs in the movie. What I have left to create is going to be mostly just a curtain, and then some signs, like things with text. And then a couple of other specific models as well that are a little bit more detailed. There's one as well that I've been working on that is not ready yet. But I have a few other things too, but these are just the ones I wanted to show you today. And there's one more, which is a decorated pot. You won't ever really see it fly in and out, I don't think. I might just make it appear. But it would be on a fly, because it does do this. It starts moving. If you remember, I'll kind of show you the scene in the movie, I think, right now. But it does do this in the movie, so I was trying to figure out how to translate this into happening. So what I've done here is that there's actually a morph in Blockbuster that's called a sequencer morph. So if I open this up here, so I can pick, and it's a sequencer morph. So in here, it just has a series of poses. So you can see these are all the poses, and then it just kind of, I can choose how long it takes to go between poses, and how long it stays on each pose. So each pose, so if I play it, it just kind of goes between poses like that. That pose, that pose, that pose, that pose, that pose, and then there's a few poses. So it just took a little bit of timing. It's a bit like stop motion animation. Kind of. Not really. A little bit, alright? It's a little bit. And then it comes down, we can just stop it there. And we can fly it out as well. So I need to make a few more items like that for that scene. But the main thing I want to do next month is work on the main set. It's going to go back here, and I think one part of it is going to be detachable, just to make more space, because a lot of things need to fit, and I want to have a element in the floor. I'm not sure I've talked much about it. That's the other big thing I need to do next month. So next month is going to be a little bit more set work, but hopefully after that we should have most, if not all, of our sets actually completed, and flies completed, which is really cool. After that, let me check. I did update my schedule. So in April, we're going to be working on the main, actually, I gave myself 2 more months. April, we're going to be working on the main set, and also some of the other set pieces that sort of come on and off on floats and such. Then in May, we start working on the items in the floor, and any other props and stuff. And then, I never put costumes on here, did I? Alright, in June, we're going to be working on building the actual theater and the stage this is going to be housed in, and loading in all of our sets and stuff that we've been working on. And then in July, we're going to be working on lights. And then in August, we're going to continue working on lights. And in one of those months, I think I'm also going to try and get done most of the costumes as well. Let me just add that. And in August as well, we're going to be working on some of the choreography. I think I might do a lot of the choreography when we're doing the blocking. But I think it'll be good to have a few sequencer morphs already ready that we can just make use of. We can just pop them in because we've already worked on them. And then after that, through September to the end of the year, and next year we can just keep working on the show, working our way through the show, and finishing up anything we did not get done. So yeah, I love this so much. This door opens, close. I can close. We can have like windows and doors and stuff that can fly in. Like that's pretty crazy. It's actually wild and insane how much you can do here. I am still in shock, and I've spent the last month creating these. Yeah, my mind is blown that this is a thing we can do. And I hope you really enjoyed kind of seeing some of these things I've actually been working on, because I haven't showed you too much, but oopsie. This is some stuff. Oh, I actually have another replay thing that I was working on. Not replay. I have another Blockbuster thing I can show you. That's pretty cool. Just to show you how people come through these doors. You can see they just walk up, and the doors close behind them. And then they can exit. It's very cool. So yeah, those are the flies. So still lots of progress to be made, but that's everything I have to show you today. So thank you so much for watching this far into the video. I know it's not too long, but still, I appreciate it. And I will see you next time. But until then, bye for now.